Hello, my name is Dylan Bright, and I'm currently concentrating in finance and strategy in Vanderbilt's MBA class of 2018. In the next couple of minutes, I want to cover a topic about the recruiting process with you. More specifically, how to tailor your pitch and your interview responses to the firm with which you are interviewing. So, one important thing, obviously, when you're going through the recruiting process is to identify not only what companies you would like to try to find an internship or a full time position with, but also to understand why those are the companies that you want to work for. Obviously, we can all find lists of top consulting firms and banks and corporations that might sound interesting and cool to work for, but we need to make sure that we understand why we specifically want to work there and what we can bring to the table that matches up with their corporate cultures and the strategies of those businesses. So, to get started, I think the most important thing to do is to do research. When you're looking at companies, obviously everyone's going to go to their website. You're going to look through any public filings that they have, and you want to make sure that you know where the company stands with regard to its competitors and how it's trying to position itself within its industry. But it's also important to make sure that you're connecting with students who have either worked there full time in the past or who've interned there to make sure that you get a feel for what the day to day work would be like. If you don't have any classmates, either within your program or any of the other programs at Owen who have worked there in the past or who have interned there, it's definitely appropriate to reach out to people on LinkedIn, ideally finding alumni of Vanderbilt's program or of your undergrad program to connect with to get a better understanding of what opportunities exist and how you would fit well within that company. Therefore, when you're responding to interview questions, you should be able to use that information and that feedback you've gotten to tailor your responses. For example, if you're talking to a boutique bank that focuses on middle market mergers and acquisitions activity, you probably don't want to express to them that you're looking forward to working on $15 billion deals that are going to completely change a massive industry in the United States or abroad. If that bank is normally working on deals that are under $1 billion and generally focuses on M&A, you're not going to want to mention things like that. You're also not going to want to mention things like doing an IPO if they don't specialize in IPOs. So doing your research, while it sounds simple, is very key, and it really shows that you're engaged in the process and shows that you've spent the time to research that company, and therefore they should spend the time getting to know you and trying to bring you on board as well.